Hello, it's me, Zacchaeus, and I'm here to talk about something that's very important. We're just about the Spring Valley incident. Also, talk about what happened in Chicago. There was a sister, then probably my age. I'm 36, probably 30 something, probably older, or maybe younger. Very intelligent sister, about camera skin. It was a substitute teacher at the school, and what happened was some stupid, ghetto-fied, savage kids, hood rats and thugs, was antagonizing her, threatening her. What else they did? They cursed at her. They tried to throw a chair at her, throwing things at her. They told her to sit down and say my name. The high yellow brother, I'm sorry. Him, the other kids, they were giggling. The dark skinned one with the weave in her hair, was okay. But all them dogs, I'm sorry. You can call me a coon. You can call me Uncle Tom. I know Uncle Ruckus. Oh, actually, I'm lying. Uncle Ruckus. But still, um, point is, you can call me all that because I think that I don't like being Fields. I don't like him. I'm glad he got arrested. I'm glad he got fired. But he need to be in the classroom to flip them doggone students around and see maybe to teach them with respect. Now I don't believe in corporal punishment, and I'm gonna debunk that all right there because I'm gonna tell you, a lot of those kids who's in that classroom probably get their behind whoop and probably more abuse at home than whatever, so they take it out on teachers or the students, whatever. And I'm gonna, I want to debunk something. Somebody had said, I want to say his name, that for black kids, that people in our race, including myself, we're stubborn people. And so he just, it's very uneducated to keep using corporal punishment against our children. Let me say this does not come from Africa. So to bring a religion, I'm not a Protestant, but the Protestant Reformation days, the idea of corporal punishment and the interpretation of the misinterpretation of it came from England. That's not in Africa. That's mostly, well, I'm mixed with whites, English besides French and okay. That came from the whites, English side, okay. When the first people, of course, the Spaniards, they were not Protestants, but at the time. But the main one who took control of this country were white Anglo-Saxon Protestant folks, okay. And many of them was pilgrims, Puritans, whatever, okay. They, and many other, those who probably consider links of it, because you have the liberal part, you have a moderate part, whatever, they believe in corporal punishment, especially the pilgrims, they believe, because I remember I went to a predominantly white school before it became predominantly Hispanic, and we had Lauren Ingalls Wilder. And I remember my 5th grade year when the school actually became mostly his Latino, we had this white woman who dressed as a teacher in the Pilgrim days, okay, while this later on, okay, well, y'all done back in the old days, okay, the period, pioneer days, okay, and she talked about whipping the kids and stuff, okay, so I don't understand why I get this idea that white people don't whoop their kids when I know I'm gonna be the only one who does not believe in corporal punishment in front of white folks, okay, I'm not pure white, I don't look, I'm mixed with black, okay, and I look more black. Besides the American, I have that in my family too, but I'd be the only person of color that does not believe in corporal punishment amongst these white folks who do. Okay, so I'm from Texas, so I guess because I wish I was in liberal New York. Okay, because I'm a liberal Tory and I'm very proud of it. Okay, but point is, that people keep saying that if their mama still whooped him or daddy still whooped him, whatever, these kids were not acting away. Excuse me, I know people who got paddled when I was in school and went back to still doing the same doggone thing. Actually, I have a relative who's locked up in jail, who got a lot of whoopings growing up, okay, older relative, okay, or crackhead relative of mine that the family does not want to be involved with due to his addiction. He got his own whippings growing up, and it still didn't change him. So, my question is, I understand what's a lot of the dudes that's locked up, I'm sorry to get all stereotypical about, but a lot of the brothers that's locked up, and the 19 thugs that's locked up, okay, men them got whoopings at home, okay, the gangster rappers, whoopings at home too. So my question is, if all the whoopings would stop them from doing what they're doing, why they're in the same predicament they were before? They don't make no sense. And to sit here and say that people of African Americans are stubborn, we need to get whoopings and beatings and all this, say slave mentality. Because in the Red Lynch letter, it did say beat the, which is, I don't understand how the world, well, they was making their own interpretation. They were probably even making their own interpretation. It was before the military, but it was a concerted rank of it, William Lynch was one of them, and he actually didn't believe that he was doing nothing wrong when it actually was twisting scripture and being abusive and slaying folks and non-poverty and raping the women as well. Okay, because I'm mixed with white DNA, I can say that. Okay, point is, I don't understand why I think that people in our ethnic group, because we're not pure black as well, but still are stubborn. That's just so you're saying that we're inferior. You know what I'm saying? The reason why that I felt that the being feel should flip them dudes and the high y'all do, the dark skin girl up in there with weave, even though he ain't playing with her and doing that, okay, and other kids there, because it's not the parent, because I would not want a parent to do that. I wouldn't, my parent do it to me, I definitely wouldn't do it to my child. But since this woman did not come, the substitute teacher did not come to cuss, and she was not acting like a kind of aunt your mama, no get a hood rat, she had intelligent stance. They deserve to respect that woman. She treated them with respect, so why should they not treat her respect? You know what I'm saying? Regardless of her title of being a teacher, she did as a human being treat them with respect. Me personally, I had got a fit with them students, okay? And I was telling people that them kids, 19, them gangsters, kids. Let me read about, because Chicago have a lot of gangsters. I don't want to mention any names so you can do your own research of it. And I'm 36 of this gangster parents who are older ones, okay, who have children who go to schools. So yeah, the gangster parents whoop their kids. They respect their parents. The parents are probably call them all type of names, abuse them too. So the kids go, they can't take it out on them. They scare them. So they go take it out on the person who's the weakest link. You know what I mean? So they go to the teacher, another student, whoever they find is weak. Okay? So that's the reason why them kids acting like, but at the same time, I just lost my respect for those students because, you know, it was back in 2011, because how they treat this sister, she was not cursing them out. Like I said, I remember I was in high school 20 years ago, and there was teachers who taught to us through ideas. I did talk about, I remember I'm most third time about bipolar. You know, I feel that I respect you, respect me. We both human, regardless if I'm a student or teacher. Our titles, we still human beings at the end of the day. You know, I deserve respect just like you deserve it. No one's better than nobody. Okay, so the mutual respect should be in the classroom. But since they didn't want to teach her no retreat, they wanted to attack this woman. Like I said, if she had a gun shot that how y'all do, I wouldn't care. Okay, I wouldn't care. Lord, forgive me, but I wouldn't care. Okay, he deserved it. You know what I'm saying? Try throw chairs up because she said his name wrong. Stupid idiot. But I can't get mad at the kids. I get mad at the parents. It is a get on fire, thug, hood, rat parents, and 9-10 part of the gangsters in California, in Chicago. That's what it is. Okay. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got to the point that in life, you can call them, they don't want who being a coon and the Uncle Toms and Aunt your Mamas when they act stereotypical stuff, typical images of what white people say we are when we trying to prove, white racist people try to prove them wrong. Okay, they buy into it like an idiot. They call themselves niggers. Niggers means ignorant, just like nigger is same thing. Saying, you know, it's a different spelling because it's ghettofied, you know, a Bonnet version of it. Still same doggone thing. They buy, you know what I'm saying, they do the crime, the savagery. We could talk about white folks doing that to us in our black, African, and American mixed race ancestors, but who doing it now? You know what I'm saying? Of course, the police are doing it, but why our people, I already said, doing this? Why they doing it? Why they buying into the savage mentality? You get my point? So, and people are saying that, so that's why I'm going back to the person who said on the channel, I won't say his name, he being that's very coony right there, because, excuse me, you can't say all of us as a people are stubborn. You can probably speak for yourself and people you know close to you, but not the whole entire race. You don't know everybody in the world to say that, okay? That's African American descent, no matter they're light skin, dark skin, mixed, whatever, okay? So you can't say that, okay? So I got very offended by that. Because, excuse me, I believe that a child African American descent, whether it be pure, mixed, whatever, dark, light, whatever, hair, straight, can care, is just as good as their white child. So if the white children can get treated like respect, so does the people African American descent. So I'm not being a cool on that part. Hello. That's why I don't believe in corporal punishment. Of course, well, I'm from the South, so more there's a lot of people of all different races that practice that mess. No matter if they're white, black, Spanish, whatever, okay? But I don't practice that. I don't have kids yet. But I would not practice because I remember this is why I'm bipolar now. I used to want to kill my family or anybody who put a hand on me or mistreated me, including the students at school. Okay, before Columbine, they took my idea. I wouldn't kill everybody, but I would at the time wanted to shoot the ones who did me wrong, and not the one, you know what I'm saying, not the innocent people. I'm not stupid like that. Because they was getting bullied, and the teachers didn't want to do it about it, so, I mean, you felt trapped, okay? So, point is, I don't want to be treating my kids like an enemy. I know you say you can't be their friend, but it's so fun when a child, or a teenager, child, whatever, rebels their parent for being abused. Oh, that's the only friend you worry, your parent, blah, your mom, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's very contradictory what people say. But I don't want to be an enemy to my child. I ain't gonna talk to them like trash, cuss them out, like it's old psychotic ancient mama what's she on YouTube or Facebook. She out of her daughter about her, you know, her maxi pants being dirty and the bathroom being dirty and all other stuff, and put her on Facebook like that. Stupid psychotic ancient mama want to knock her inside the head, do it to her daughter like that. So, you know what I'm saying? You just see, I wish that, I mean, because I criticized Thomas Sotomayor as well, okay? But I wish the people that criticize also criticize the people that's on those videos, okay? Because that's the ones who's making us look bad. The white folks, the white race people go on the internet and see, and they think that we all act and think and act that way when we don't. You know what I'm saying? I would never cuss my child. I was cussed out as a child, so why would I put the BS that I went through to my kids? Like, I'm not selfish like that. That's why I'm not gonna whoop my kids. You know what I'm saying? I want a different alternative way to raise the kids. And you can call me white or whatever, what's in my DNA, whatever. But I'm not going to practice a savage-like mentality towards my children. That's what it's way. Because, you know what I'm saying, you act like savages when you do that. So, that's why the kids acting like savages, because they have 9, 10 savage parents. And you can't tell me, because I know people who are criminals and drug dealers who get whippings and also have children who had whippings. I mean, they whip their children too, who are thugs and who rats, and they still act out of line. So my question is to you, why y'all making that stupid example? But I'm still going back to this. We got 5 minutes on this video. People saying that since this video is going viral since it was 2011 and now it is 2015, which is 4 years, 5 years, whatever. Okay. Point is why it's getting viral because of what happened in South Carolina. But it does make sense. Let me tell you why. Because that's how my school was. You know, we had to have police on the spot because we had rowdy gangbangers, whether it be thugs, cholos, whatever. Okay, drug dealers, whatever. Out of control students, you know, who don't want to learn nothing. You know what I'm saying? They want to cause trouble in the classroom. They want to fight. They want to pick on people. They want to create people's lives. That's why we had dogs sniff lockers for not only drugs, for gunpowder in the cars in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why. That's why this video is going viral, because if it was police in this, I don't care about him being white. Talking about the police. I don't like being Fields, but I wouldn't put them past. Letting Ben Fields knock these kids in the head and whip them down the head and do a beastie toss on them because they needed it, okay? Not because a parent, whatever, I don't believe in co-punishment, but when they try to attack that sister on top of believing and hitting a child, a teenage child, say something about, you know, but a teenager who almost grown, if they try to attack you, that's the only time I would put a hand on my child, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put my child when they're growing up. I mean, I'm going to tell them right or wrong. I'm going to take their privileges away from them, because in reality, when you get grown, you don't get a whooping when you get grown. If you do something wrong against the law, you will have your privilege taken away from you. You have to pay fines. You got to go to jail. You got to go to court. You got to pay tickets. Whatever you can, you know, whatever you did wrong, you have to pay for it, okay? So my question is to you, what whooping's going to do? All it's going to do is going to agitate the child. And folks don't forget that there's still things. I mean, I'm not the perfect one, kind of Christian, but I know in the scriptures that it does talk about, that Paul talks about provoking a child to anger, lead to destruction. I mean, that's provoking a child to anger, provoking a child to anger lead to a discouragement. Sorry, discouragements come from the scriptures. The scripture about Peter in the third letter, say his second letter. That always, I mean, it always bring up a tongue, you know what I'm saying, especially from the fathers of the anti-Catholic from his folks. Okay, the point is, Paul talks about in Galatians about provoking a child to anger. Don't provoke a child to anger. Don't provoke your children unless they become discouraged. And these children are discouraged. Okay, that's why they have those. That's why they have a lot of suicidal rates. Just me out being there. Okay, with that suicide, you know what I'm saying. So if you have a family that does you like that, toss you already, you know what I'm saying. Of course, you're not gonna have a good, healthy, mentally healthy, stable child. You know what I'm saying? And when the people in the African American community, not all of us, I can't say all of us do that because I'm tired of people saying that everybody African American does this stuff. No, I don't. I would not do that. I'm serious. I remember you see my videos talking about saying I'm gonna harm or kill somebody to do it to my kids. So we think get my point because I remember growing up as a child had those same thoughts. Okay, so the point is, so y'all, if y'all want to provoke a child to anger and beat them and do this and twist the scriptures, and because I'm not stupid, Paul also said that if love is not Christian, rule no rule of injury. That's in the First Corinthians 13, right? About love in New American Version. So my question is to you: if love is not Christian, rule and no rule of injury, why would you do this to your children? But that cop, when the police deal with you, anybody don't love you. Do something wrong, you go to jail for it. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't mind they twist. That's not their doggone parent. So if he can't